Now then, it would seem that the big problem is this. Can the enthusiasm for these comic magazines be successfully transferred to another media such as television?
What's happening?
Well, folks, we lost another one today. No, I'm not talking about Marianne Faithfull, who sadly passed away, but I will be mentioning her name again in this video because it will make all complete sense, and RIP to her. But no, I'm sitting back, I'm strapped in my seat, and I'm about to watch Disney's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Well, at least I've got her to keep me company, and I tell you what, she's a far more better sight for sore eyes than what I'm about to watch.
Watch this space.
Tired of the MCU and pop culture disasters? Then watch Jason Dumbass King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Marvel animation is dog shit. Now, when we used to see the title Queens, it obviously meant something else, right? Back in the day, obviously. Yeah, Queens, New York, but of course it's 2025 and we know exactly what it means.
Oh crap! I'm late! Ah!
So apparently now it's edgy for Peter Parker to say the word crap. It makes him... This is obviously modeled on the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, so I get where they're going with this.
Your oatmeal was getting cold.
That's Aunt May. Oh my, look at what is with the square chin, man? Oh my god, even Aunt May's not attractive anymore. What is this? Holy shit. I mean, again, obviously the Stan Lee iteration of Aunt May, she was a very elderly lady, so I can relate to that. But quite honestly, if you're gonna have a smoking Stone Cold Fox based on Marissa Tomei, at least give her a nice chin. What is this?
So I packed it to go.
And she ain't got no titties either. Good grief.
Thank you, Meg. You're the best. The best.
Yeah, the breast with a square chin. And she actually looks more like Mary Jane Watson than she does an actual young Aunt May, right? Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you're foxy, honey, you.
Pardon me.
Wait, where are we? Oh no, we're not supposed to be here.
That is quite possibly the worst vocal talents for Doctor Strange. Even Benedict Cumberbatch with his bad American accent did a better job than this guy right here. Directed by Mel Zwire, who's dire. Good grief. Holy shit, man. This is not what Stan Lee wanted, by the way. No way. This is not what he said about reinventing his characters. But you know what? I actually like to associate Marvel Disney with Ubisoft at the moment, because if you take those two studios and you put them together, they have the same thing in common. They don't have the same team of people who used to work with them years ago. After they've left and done other things, in walk the activists to ruin everything, because that's all they do in life, folks. Ruin, ruin, ruin. Oh, it's the very effeminate Harriet Osborn.
You okay? Crap. You saved my life.
How the F can someone tell me why this is Harry Osborn? The Harry Osborn from the 60s comics with his father Norman, they actually were white dudes with the cornrow hairstyle. That's what it looked like to me. It was a very bizarrely thought of hairstyle from Steve Ditko, but when you look at it now, was it meant to be emulating cornrows, or was it the Afro curl but on a white person? Very bizarre hairstyle, that.
This freak just bought you a couple more seconds. Stevie, get this clown on live.
Again, that's meant to be Harry Osborn, as played by the great James Franco. Yeah, get mad about that in the comments, why don't you?
Hey, Hey, watch where you're going, kid.
Hey, Emma. It's fine. Honestly.
So apparently this monstrosity right here is Peter Parker's babysitter when he was younger. Her name is Pearl, and apparently she's a love interest for Peter Parker. Are you serious? Really? Oh my goodness. Where's Mary Jane Watson? Where's Gwen Stacy? I know Gwen Stacy wasn't around then. Peter met her at university. So, yeah, or Liz Allen. Where are they? Where are those iconic white female characters? Honestly, Jesus Christ, man. Wow, I'll tell you what. Just watching this first episode is giving me nausea. You know Shah Rukh Khan, the great Bollywood actor, around 2005, maybe 7, he was asked on a news program if there was one role you'd want to play, who would that be? And he said, well, I wouldn't mind having a go at being Spider-Man, an Indian Spider-Man. And I liked what he said there because back in those days, and I know what he was getting at, like, all right, we've seen these versions of Spider-Man, these men playing him. How about you get someone like me to play him and not bring politics into it, just have a different slant or variation of the character? And to be honest, when I heard that, I didn't roll my eyes and think, oh my God, an Indian actor trying to infiltrate Hollywood by playing a tokenized version of a white character. It wasn't that at all. So I enjoy the sentiment behind it. But if you want to make Spider-Man progressive, Marvel, Disney, let me give you a pitch for free. 1970 Spider-Man. You have Raquel Welch playing Gwen Stacy because good God, Raquel Welch as that character, I would eat that up all day long. And as Mary Jane Watson, I would have the late great, in her prime days, Marianne Faithfull, because she would have been an absolute knockout. And if Marianne wasn't available, Sharon Tate, if she were still alive as well, that would be absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you something, being an Indian Spider-Man in a white neighborhood surrounded by white girls would be an absolute dream for me. Or it could be woken up and I'm in heaven now. Thanks God, you're so good to me. Because listen folks, I'm a brown man who absolutely worships the living shit out of Caucasian women. Absolutely. Well, you see to my AI designs every single day. So that was 24 minutes of absolute dog shit. And I'm not even going to watch the second episode because I've got to go to the gym in a few minutes, so I'm not going to watch it. This was absolutely terrible. You can pick up Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends from 1981. Watch that with Bobby Drake and the Sexy Firestar, where they solve crimes and keep New York a safer place. I like those cartoons. I like the 1960s cartoons. I like Spectacular Spider-Man from the early 2000s. All great return to forms of Spidey / Peter Parker. But this doesn't know what he wants to be. It's a boring, elongated, uninspired call him spy DEI man at this stage. He is. He's an absolute dogshit iteration. This is not what Stan Lee wanted, okay? This is not what he wanted for his character. But again, I've mentioned before, and I've got to mention this again, folks, when you talk about what IPs used to be like and what they are now, it's because the old folks who used to work on Marvel, like Bob Layton, Jim Shooter, Stan Lee, John Romita Jr. and Sr., all those great folks, Steve Ditko, right? Those are the pioneers. Those are the godfathers who made Marvel Comics what they were back in the day. Sal Buscema, oh my God, all those great, Ross Andrew, who for me gave, I would say, the definitive Peter Parker when he was a bit more of a mature man, went to university, absolutely swaggered in the suit. Again, I'll put this image up here of the Peter Parker that I really grew to like a lot more in the early 70s. Oh my God, but no, we go back to Tom Holland, reverted Spider-Man, because apparently this cartoon, that's a 10 episode run, is based on an original pitch apparently for when Tom Holland was announced as Spider-Man back in Civil War in 2016. This was meant to be the running story, or the running origin, but they scrapped it in favor of what we got back then. And look, I've said before that I used to really like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, but I'm liking them a lot less these days because, again, when you think about Zendaya playing MJ, but my name's Michelle, it's not really Mary Jane Watson, all that bullshit. Listen, when it comes to Mary Jane Watson, there's only one live action version I will always adore. That's Kirsten Dunst. Oh my goodness. Woman is so based. We even had a bit of her see-through wetty top in the first movie as well, didn't we? And we really enjoyed that as Spider Boys.
Welcome to my apartment. This is my bedroom. It's where all the magic happens, right here.
But your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus, and no, I did not pay a subscription fee to watch this absolute drivel. I went on the high seas to get my high quality copies, and quite honestly, if I'd paid for this drivel, it would be too late to even get a refund at this stage. But honestly, as a big Spider-Man fan, I could not stand this. And in fact, folks, before I do sign off, I want to check out a guy called Coy Gendreau, who is one of these reject YouTubers who actually hangs out with the real rejects. And again, that's another story where you get so successful as a YouTube channel that you forget your fans and you forget where you came from because you become a bit more mainstream, a bit more professional, a bit more corporate. And I don't like that. I always like the run-of-the-mill, the bread and butter production setup. That's why I don't have a flashy studio. Yes, I'm working on getting some flashy audio equipment because I really want to up my game, so to speak. But I've got no time for thrills and spills and everything else. Well, I do like spills, but that's of a different kind. So have a look at the headline. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episode 1 and 2 reviewed. So refreshing. Oh, stop it, Coy. Gosh.
Internet, hello, you lovelies. Let's talk all about your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episodes 1 and 2. If you're new to this page, I am obsessed with comic books.
Yes, we know you're obsessed. We know you've got the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn on your t-shirt.
I love the comics themselves. I read about 50 to 70 comics a week, so if you love comics...
I know, this guy, I'll give him his due. He does know his shit inside out. He really does. He knows more than probably Gary from Nerdrotic and me put together. But seriously, the reason why this guy is obviously frothing at the mouth for the so refreshing of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because he's got a black girlfriend or wife. It's a DEI. I've got that chat box. I'm going to get more privilege coming my way because I'm a white dude. No, you're not, dude. It doesn't work that way. Like, you know, again, when I see a white guy hooking up with a black chick in Hollywood or somewhere in the entertainment circuit, I just have to roll my eyes because you've heard about DEI for hire, but no, these guys think if you get a black chick as a girlfriend or a wife, it's going to give you bonus points. It ain't. Come on, Coy, carry on.
Comics, hit that subscription bell. I also love movies and TV, both
yes,
based
I know
on
you
comics
do.
and
I know.
in general, but especially in the world of comic books. This page hopefully is for you. We are rapidly approaching 50K, and when we hit 50, things that make it different that I love the most. It is pushing boundaries. It is trying new things, and it is still so true to the core of who Spider-Man is, and that's how it's able to do that.
The only reason why he's saying that is because he likes the free access to this cartoon, to Disney, to everything. That's all it is. It's nothing else. It's so hypocritical. Oh, it's so refreshing. It's so bold because it does this. Dude, you're not a Spider-Man fan. You have not grown up in the 70s like I have, okay? I've appreciated pulp culture. This guy's a gooner, and I don't mean gooner in the way that I love to goon, but no, he's an absolute goon, as in, they used to use the phrase goon in the Spider-Man comics, but they meant it as in gangsters, idiots, okay? But this guy, no, he's not lived life. I doubt it very much, not in the way he would have you believe, but...
Maybe Tombstone is just a dude, a friendly guy. I love that he's closer and vibes more with the guys that
This is not
play
the Peter Parker. No, this is
the nerd.
bullshit. This is crap. 2 days he's had 5,600 views. Well, I hope I can beat that. I probably won't, but again, it's not a dick measuring competition. And if it was, well, I'd win by a landslide. But that's another story for another day. But folks, if you enjoyed this rant, it's not even a review because what was there to review about episode 1 of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? It was a non-entity, it was an amoeba, it was a nothing burger. But if you enjoyed this video today, and I've still got a blinding headache at the moment, leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you, catching me, for the return of the next video.
How about Spider-Man? You know about Spider-Man?
Yeah.
How about the Hulk? Do you have the Hulk here?
Yeah.
The Hulk? Really? The Hulk is on TV here too?
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad that this area is not culturally deprived.
Oh, Black Harry Osborn. Listen, if you want to have a progressive Peter Parker, how about Marvel? How about Disney that you made Parker's uncle, Uncle Ben, you know, the black dude on the rice packets. You don't see that name anymore because apparently it's too racist to even mention in a conversation. Have that, why don't you? Instead of giving us this force-fed, oh, Dr. Kurt Connors is now Dr. Hermione Connors and she's black and she's got one arm because apparently that ticks off all the checkboxes on the DEI-infested ESG shit list at Disney. Oh, I'm so exhausted at this point in time. I mean, it is funny to actually make a critique video about. And in my case, I think I can get away with saying these things because who's going to come after me? Because, you know, the veneer of color and diversity. Not that I believe in that shit anyway.
Wolverines!